guys, today I wanted to share with you a breakfast cookie recipe, and this is something that you guys can kind of like add in your own ingredients. If you don't like something, you could take it out, or if you want something, add it in. So this is just an alternative to like a traditional breakfast. If you're used to making, for me, like I like to prep protein pancakes or protein waffle or the egg muffins or to have a scrambled egg. So it's kind of nice sometimes to switch things up just so you're not getting bored or tired of the same foods over and over. Some people like that, and that's completely okay as long as it works for you and you're not getting bored with it. But I just wanted to share with you guys an alternative, something else that you can have for breakfast. So we're going to make a breakfast cookie. I have the oven preheating right now to 350 degrees, and then you're going to need just one large bowl. And then I have a cookie sheet here lined with parchment paper. And the first ingredient we need is 2 cups of dry oats. So we're going to add our oats to the bowl. So just 2 cups. And then we're going to add all of our dry ingredients first. And then the next thing we're going to add is 2 scoops of protein. You can use any kind of protein that you would like, any flavor, it doesn't matter, but just 2 scoops. And then to that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So go ahead and just mix that in. And then we're just going to need a dash of sea salt. And then I'm going to add, just because I love coconut, I'm adding a 1/4 cup of coconut shreds. And you don't have to add coconut if you don't want to, if you don't like it. Just don't add it, but I love it, so I'm going to add that to my cookie. And then I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. And these ones are the Lily's chocolate chips. They are sweetened with stevia. You could use dark chocolate, you could use milk chocolate, any kind of chocolate chips you want, or you can add nuts if you want to do nuts instead of chocolate chips. Do like a coconut and nuts. Here is the part where you can kind of get creative and add whatever you would like. So if you want to add dried fruit, some chocolate, if you want to add really anything, nuts. I switch it up sometimes and I'll do like dried fruit and just omit the chocolate chips. So it's completely up to you. You can kind of get creative, do whatever you want, and change it up every time you make them. So I'm going to go ahead and take a spoon and just mix the dry ingredients around before we add in our wet ingredients. Okay, into our dry ingredients we need just 1 egg. So we're going to go ahead and just crack an egg right inside. And then I'm also going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. So just pour the vanilla right inside. And then we're going to need a 1/3 cup of just unsweetened applesauce. So I'm going to go ahead and put the applesauce inside. And to our mixture, we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup. You might have seen 2 chocolate chips go in with that, because when I was getting everything set up, my chocolate chips kind of like went everywhere. So there were some chocolate chips that landed in the maple syrup, but that's okay, because they're all going to end up in the same bowl. So we're going to mix that together, and then we're going to last add in a nut butter. So whether you want almond butter, peanut butter, a sunflower butter, whatever you would like, go ahead and add in the nut butter now. And then we're going to go ahead and mix everything up. I'm going to start with a spoon. I will most likely end up mixing the rest with my hands. So your hands will get kind of dirty because it's just easier if you mix everything together with your hands. But I want to get the egg kind of beat up first. So I'm going to use the spoon, and then we'll go ahead and continue mixing with our hands. Okay, so our mixture is all mixed up, and the mixture is going to be kind of tough to mix. So like I said, either use a spoon and you're going to have to like really get in there, or just use your hands and mix everything up. So completely up to you. The next thing we're going to do is just take a cookie scoop, and we're going to go ahead and scoop this, and then we're going to go ahead and put it on our tray here, our little baking sheet. And I have it lined with parchment paper. And you can take the back of your scoop or a spoon and just kind of press down on it a little bit. I forgot, I grabbed the wrong scoop. I like the one that has the purple bottom. This one, it's starting to break. So it's not my best cookie scoop, but that's okay. It should do. I may switch it because it's coming out the top. But you're just going to go ahead and press it down. These are going to be hard to come out because my scoop is breaking. I should have just switched it. Let me just switch my cookie scoop and get a different one. Okay, got the better cookie scoop. I always forget, I need to just throw that one away. It's just not working every time I grab it. So, and all we're going to do is just scoop these out, and then as I'm finished scooping these, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of like push down the bottoms of them, or the tops of them. So you're just going to scoop it up and put these on the tray. And then we're going to go ahead and bake these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on your oven. So I'm still getting used to mine here at this house. I miss my old kitchen. I like the size of this one, but I miss mine. So you're gonna bake these in the oven at 350 degrees between 10 and 15 minutes. Just depends on your oven, so just kind of watch it. So I'm gonna put these in the oven after I'm done scooping them all out, and then we will see them once they're all baked up. Okay, our breakfast cookies are out of the oven. I baked them for 12 minutes. And you'll want to have 2 cookies for your breakfast, or you're going to want to make them a little bit bigger if you want to. Or you can just have 1 if you're going to have it as like a snack or something. But if you're having it as a full breakfast, you'll probably want to do 2 cookies and not just 1, unless you make them a little bit bigger. So just bake them in the oven 350 degrees for 12 minutes, or between 10 and 15. It just depends on your oven. Mine, it took 12. So these are really good. They're not too sweet. They're like perfect for breakfast, and you can always add in whatever you'd like. If you want to do nuts, if you want to do fruit, if you want to do chocolate chips, any variety of chocolate chips. It's just sometimes nice to change up your breakfast and do things a little bit different, just so you don't get bored. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.